Hey everybody, welcome back to Smoke Red BBQ's YouTube channel. Today we're going to do another edition of the modifications that we've been doing to the smoker, to the smoke hollow, to get it just right for this climate and whatnot. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it's 34 degrees outside right now. Not too conducive to smoking and charcoal management. So to counteract the temperatures that we have here, again, that's not even that cold. What we do, we got picked up at the store is this Gasket Maker. It's a high silicone wooded gasket maker thing. You picked it up at Ace, Home Depot, whatever. It comes in a little tube here, and you just it's like a rubbery substance after you apply it. What I'm doing, I'll show you here in a little bit, is actually let's go ahead and cut to that so you can get the full effect of it. So keep watching. Alright, so what we got here right now is this right here is going to obviously be the lid of the smoker, and you can see it's not forming a perfect seal. And even when I shove it down to force it, and there still is a gap you can barely see in there as well. And any movement, it's just going to get shoved up like that. So again, what the gasket material does is you want to line this spot right here all along well, hopefully four corners if you can, the four sides if you can, at least three sides. Again, you're forming this gasket stuff to better form, to better seal this right here. You see on the Big Green Eggs and the Komodo Joes and whatnot, they actually have it's like a rope type fire resistance material that they have down that provides this great seal that they have on their smokers too. Again, that's kind of what we're doing here, but this stuff was a whole lot cheaper than that rope stuff I found online or in the store. That was about $25–30. This was about $5 to $6, maybe more than that. But anyway, so again, that's just one more thing we're doing, because right now, with being 34 degrees outside, we're losing a lot of the of heat just from this right here. And over like a 6-hour smoke, that's a lot of heat we're losing that could be used to cook the pork, butter, brisket, whatever it is you're doing. So anyway, that's one more thing we're doing. Alright, hey everybody, now we're just going to go ahead and do a quick little video on another segment or edition of the barbecue mods for the smoke hollow. First thing is I got a welding blanket, because again, this is extremely thin, so I got a welding blanket to cover the smoker during those long cold nights, or heck, you can see it's starting to snow right now. So we get the welding blanket on. It's not going to burn. It's not going to catch a fire or anything like that. It's rated up to in excess of 500 degrees, so we're good there. Cut it offline. It's $25 off Amazon. It's just called fiberglass welding blanket. Oh, never mind. Goes up to over 1,000. Not just 500 there. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and show you the simple thing I did to the charcoal basket. So this is the exact same basket I've always been using. However, some of that flashing that I had left over, I went ahead and just cut it up and got some screws and just screwed them together to give a nice space. You can see there. So with that, just stick those in there. You can move them wherever you want, and then that goes just like that in there. And then now, for those long smokes, they're like the serpentine pattern. Again, it's not something I developed. This is something I found off of some website or online somewhere. The serpentine pattern, as the charcoal burns, you fill the whole thing up with charcoal and wood and whatever wood you want for your smoke, whatever, and then you put just one section right here of lit charcoal, and it just goes along during the whole smoke. And again, it'll provide very stable temperatures throughout the whole time. You don't have to be monitoring it. Keep adding charcoal throughout the whole time. Again, this costs probably $2 to do, and this saves me a whole lot of time. I just did a brisket on this a couple of weeks ago using these guys, and I was actually able to sleep at night, so that was a good thing. A couple more things to show you, and we'll go ahead and get our smoke going for today. Alright, so as you can see, I just put the charcoal in there, put the wood in there too, spaced appropriately, or how I think it should be spaced appropriately. We'll see how the smoke goes. Too little smoke on it. So now we're just going to take some pieces out and throw them on in there. Again, you don't need too much because it's going to do the work for you. So you don't have to add the whole bunch of lit charcoal. I mean, I barely put any in there at all.
just like that. Now it's gonna start doing its thing. Now I just slide this into the smoke chamber, and we'll be good to go. All right, and there it is in the smoker box there. I'm gonna get it closed up, and we'll start getting the fit up to temp. All right, so the smoker's going right now. Again, not even hot to touch. So just put the blanket on, like so. And this is I think 6 feet by 4 feet. So, I mean, there's a lot of material here. You can double wrap it in some places if you want to, and also can use as a weight to hold down the lid. Because this lid is the heaviest of lids as I've seen. So that is, I mean, it's not going to make it all better, but it's going to just help just a little bit more. So this is just one of the modifications we've done. Not say modification, it's not exactly a modification, it's just buying a blanket. But, you know, every little bit counts. So on to the next one.
And two, let's say it's snowing or something like that outside. So that snow just goes on the smoker, goes on the cover, and then sits there for, who knows, a week or 2 weeks on end after it, and then it melts or whatever. So anyway, to counteract any melting of liquid and water, obviously that's going to cause rust on the inside and the outside of the smoker. My first Weber kettle grill, I lost it to rust. You know, it happens. So anyway, what you want to do to prevent that as much as you can is obviously before you start smoking, spray the insides with Pam or maybe coat it with oil, just as a normal season. And you also can spray the outsides too with they have this paint that you can spray the outsides of grills with, which will obviously make it look brand new. It'll make it hold up on the material better too, so it won't rust as easily. Things like that. So again, that's just another thing we're doing to improve our smoker and to keep it lasting as long as possible. Again, thanks for watching this channel, and stay tuned for some more in the future.